All right, guys. Scott Teague with you again. I know it's been a couple weeks, but wow, all I can say is damn. You never knew how much stuff is accumulated in a layout room till you start taking something out and trying to box it all up and stuff like that. This has got Coltrane's in it that was on the layout. Here's the signaling system here. Trying to keep all that together. Some flats, building flats, and there's a bridge that I'm going to reuse that was on the upper deck. Boxes of stuff here, but this is what I got done. As you see here, no layout, all gone. 3 truckloads of lumber that I couldn't use, burn it all. But I'll show you around here. I'll get to this right here in a minute, but this was all, you know, the wall used to be here. As you see here, it's gone. We'll take a view here. And I never knew how big the room actually was until all of it was out. But moving all this stuff, I mean, got to move from one side to the other. I mean, it's just foam board, different odd and end stuff, buildings on that cabinet there, nothing but buildings and stuff. Got that and put all that on there. But I want to show you what I've been doing here. I'm gonna try to tell y'all how the new layout's going to be, but hopefully you can address it. But you see the layout room here. The old line used to come in right here and go down this wall here. Okay. The new line will come out right here behind the steps and curve around here. There'll be a wall here. It'll curve around here and it'll go around the peninsula here and curve and then go on this wall that I've got built here. Now I built all this probably in a day and a half. I tell you, lumber's expensive, and you see all this rough cut timber here. This was off the old layout, the walls, and I kept every one of them. But this is, my grandpa used to have a sawmill and got a lot of these rough cut 2x4s, and I'm redoing those. Took everything off, took the nails out. That was a lot of work, but using everything I can. Right there you see a whole bunch of boards and stuff like that. Using everything I can to salvage some boards to save money. But I got off track. The line will go around the peninsula here, down this aisle, and it'll come into a town here. And this is 16 inches deep down this first aisle. And then it'll come out of here, and I don't know if you can see it or not on the floor. There's a chalk line. But this is a 42-inch radius peninsula that the track will curve around here and go around this peninsula. And like I said, it's going to be 42-inch radius curve here. and then it goes on this side of the wall, and the yard will be here. Okay, the yard will come all the way down here, and then it'll start curving around on the back side of that first wall, and it'll come up through here. It's kind of hard to explain on video because you gotta be in person to really see it, but it'll come around here and it'll bump out. It don't go on the wall. It'll bump out, have a little curve here, and then it'll go slantways onto that wall. And this is where my paint room used to be. And all underneath that black thing there is locomotives. So yeah, it's scary. So I had to take that off the wall, but all that's covered up and all that is got locomotives under it. But it'll come around here, bump out of the wall probably about 3 foot, and then diagonal on this wall here, and it'll have a grade started back there coming up around this wall, around the whole outside perimeter of this wall. And then right here where K&J Lumber used to be, there'll be the paper mill. And what it'll do here, I think it'll be somewhere around 51 inches, probably 51 inches high. But it'll have a little yard here for the paper mill, and the main line will go on the back here, climbing the wall, and around here, and it'll go all the way around this wall, which will probably be about, I don't know, 12 to 14 inches away from the wall. And I'm gonna put the brown hardy board over this sheetrock because I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to patch and sand and all that. I'm just over the sheetrock dust and all that because it's a pain. But here is the grade that I'm going to go with. As you see here, I'm going to go slantways, but this is level here. This is a 1.5, 1.7% grade. And like I said, it'll go all the way down through there, all the way on that back wall. And the grade will start all the way over here to about, probably right there, to start climbing to this height here. Now the height that I've got, I'm trying to find my tape measure to show you. Let me pick it up here. The first section here is like 42 inches off the floor. That'll be the track height. And then the second level will be 61 inches off the floor, track height. So this will be a double deck. But this right here will climb here, and it'll be a knot under the door. I couldn't getting the door out of the way where you could just walk through, but a knot under here. It'll go around this perimeter wall here, and then it'll go over the first section right through here and come the same way the first section is on the bottom level and climb the top level here. So you got 41, 42 inches here, track level, 61 track level, that's track level height here. And it'll go all the way around the perimeter of the wall. And then when it gets on this side where the yard is, it'll come through and curve around and then go back the other way into the steps. So I mean, it's a pretty good long run. I think I'm going to be happy with it. Like I said, I'm not going to model any prototype. I'm just going to model what I like, different scenes and stuff that I've seen over the years. But I think it's going to be a pretty nice layout. And to tell you the truth, I'm excited because I'm building again and designing and stuff like that. But I think it's going to come together real good. Had a friend over just a couple hours ago. He got the Cooper's Trestle module that I took out. Got it from me. He's doing the Pocahontas division, and thought it'd be a good thing to give it to him, because I didn't want to see it go to waste and destroyed. He'll take good care of it. But this is what I got so far. But if you have any questions, just feel free to leave me a question in a comment. I'll be happy to answer it. But I know this wall is not level right now. There's going to be when I get this peninsula built here, around here, all this will tie in up here, and the other peninsula down there, and all that'll be solid. But right now it's just free floating, but it's still pretty solid right now. But 16 inches here on this side, 20 inches there on the yard. But it's going to be double deck, like I said. Can't wait to get all this building done and start laying some track and stuff like that. I know it's going to take some time because, like I said, wood is so daggum expensive right now. I've got to get it in stages or come across some. But when I get some more wood, I'll start building again, start doing the peninsula down there.